Trump's inauguration. Donald Trump was sworn into office again on January 20th, 2025, with a bold declaration that America's decline is over. Speaking during an indoor inauguration ceremony, Trump outlined an ambitious agenda and vowed to usher in the golden age of America. Trump announced plans to deploy troops to the U.S.-Mexico border and reinstate strict asylum rules to clamp down on illegal immigration. He pledged to launch mass deportations and declared a national emergency to tackle what he described as the border crisis. Additionally, he unveiled a push to expand fossil fuel production and roll back environmental regulations, including dismantling programs like the Green New Deal. In his speech, Trump also doubled down on his previous ambitions to take back the Panama Canal, something he argues that the U.S. should have never handed back. In his remarks, Trump framed his return to power as a divine mission, saying he was saved by God to lead the nation back to greatness. The inauguration drew significant attention, with tech giants like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg in attendance. Musk, expressing his support, described the event as a pivotal moment for America. Controversially, with the crowd looking on and cheering, Musk also gave what looked like a Nazi salute. Trump's remarks resembled his campaign rallies, reiterating his commitment to policies that resonate with his base. Trump's speech struck a mix of optimism and confrontation, signaling a presidency poised for aggressive domestic and foreign policy shifts. His bold promises and controversial plans set the tone for what is likely to be a defining chapter in modern American politics. Immigration Crackdown. President Trump has declared a national emergency at the border in his efforts to go after undocumented immigrants in the country. His immigration advisor, Tom Homan, said that Immigration and Customs Enforcement would perform targeted operations and carry out deportations. The president has also made changes to rules for immigrants and has stripped away some of their protections. These new changes allow ICE to conduct operations in places previously deemed off limits, like churches and schools. Police departments in cities like Las Vegas and Chicago are pushing back against these policies. These departments are committed to protecting and serving every part of their communities, including undocumented immigrants. They also argue that enforcing federal immigration laws is not within their jurisdiction. In other words, they're standing up to Trump. It looks like ICE and local police departments are heading for a standoff, making Trump's plans more challenging and costly. Wildfires devastate Los Angeles. Los Angeles is grappling with catastrophic wildfires that have claimed the lives of at least 24 people and forced around 180,000 residents to abandon their homes. Entire neighborhoods lie in ruins, with officials describing the scene as apocalyptic. Thousands of homes have been destroyed, and damages are estimated to range between 135 billion and 150 billion. Fierce winds that fueled the flames have temporarily eased up, giving firefighters some relief. Yet, the danger persists as new fires continue to ignite, including one suspected to be arson. Authorities have apprehended a suspect and are investigating the cause. Helicopters and planes are working day in and day out, dropping water and fire retardants, but strong winds have made containment efforts increasingly challenging. Returning residents face the grim reality of their homes reduced to ashes, with devastation impacting both affluent and modest neighborhoods alike. Many are pointing to climate change as a factor behind the scale and intensity of the disaster. President Biden has pledged federal assistance, deploying additional firefighters and equipment to combat the flames. Despite these efforts, many fires are not yet contained, leaving communities anxious and bracing for further destruction. The AI Brad Pitt scam. Anne, a 53-year-old interior designer from France, opened up about a heartbreaking story of falling for an elaborate scam that cost her about $850,000, her entire savings. It all began when someone claiming to be Brad Pitt's mother reached out to Anne on Instagram. The scammers told Anne that Pitt admired her and needed a woman like her in his life, playing on her emotions. They claimed Pitt was going through a painful divorce and battling kidney cancer, and he urgently needed financial support. At first, Anne was doubtful, but the scammers kept stringing her along, using manipulative tactics like sending her fake photos and fabricated news articles. Over time, Anne was persuaded to dip into her savings and send over large sums of money, believing she was helping the Hollywood star in his time of need. When she finally figured it out, Anne was left devastated, both financially and emotionally. While some mocked her, many have praised her courage for speaking out and highlighting how even intelligent, accomplished individuals can fall prey to increasingly sophisticated scams.